Hey y'all, it's me again, Janique, Real Talk New York with Janique. Okay, so I wanted to talk about another topic today because I realize a lot of people like my videos and I don't have enough videos. Okay, so here we are. So here it is. The next topic I want to talk about is colorism in the black community. And I realize that's a very serious problem. And I know where it comes from. It really comes from self-hate, like the programming, like with the Willie Lynch syndrome, the superiority with the Willie Lynch and slavery. It comes back from slavery, the brown paper bag. If you're lighter than a paper bag, then you're good enough to be in the house, and if you're darker than a paper bag, then you're not good enough to be in the house, or whatever the case may be. But a lot of people have that self-hate within, and they don't know where that programming comes from. Anyway, guys, so you gotta, when you people who are educated and confident in themselves, they don't suffer from colorism, and they don't suffer from self-hate. They just look at people as people, normal people, and they're just normal in their mind. You want to get with black people who are normal, educated, and have a love, self-love, because once they have that self-hate, forget it. Those are the worst type of black people to deal with, the ones with self-hate and the insecure black people, like insecure black men who claim that they've been rejected. When they said they've been rejected by black women, they suffer from self-hate. I could tell you that. And those are the ones you're going to see them chasing white woman, Indian woman, any other woman except a woman that shares their same color. They're going to hate that because they hate themselves. That's self-hate. Because if you can't love your own counterpart, there's something wrong within yourself. That is self-hate. And that comes from the Willie Lynch syndrome. That comes from the beating of the slaves and the programming of the slaves, which was passed down from generation to generation. Anyhow, so let me tell you about one situation. I went out with a guy, right? I went out with a guy and I was feeling myself. I was looking gorgeous, beautiful. I was looking and I was feeling myself. So I was like, oh, you never got a girl that pretty like me, cute, joking around and stuff like that. You know what this man did, this black man, this dreadlock black man? He took out a picture of an Indian woman or a non-black woman, lighter skin. That's colorism. Lighter skin than me, non-black. To show me that, oh, I'm not that pretty, because he dates women that's light skin. I'm not saying light skin, I'm saying non-black. Like, to humble me and take me down a notch. One time I saw him in the gym and I reminded him about the situation, because he said to me, oh, women reject them. Women reject you because of your self-hate and your insecurity and your fake attitude. That's the reason why women reject you. Your fake, insecure attitude, and you're a colorist. He came, and that didn't affect me. When he did that, I realized I'm gonna fade this guy out. I'm gonna phase him out. I'm gonna cut his ass off. When he did that, I realized he was garbage. He was insecure. Whenever a guy does that, try to humble you, bring you down a notch, it's just him telling you, hey, I'm insecure. Anyway, so a lot of colorism in the black community, and that was a colorist thing to do. If he would have brought out a black woman that's prettier than me, I would have been like, I would have been like, I wouldn't even care. Even still, I still didn't care, because I know my value. I know how beautiful I am. No one's gonna take that away from me, and I know my value. But the fact that he did that, that shows a lot about him and his self-hate and insecurity. Because if you feel like you could humble a black woman by bringing out an Indian woman. Later on, I saw him chasing down a little Indian girl, a little child. This woman is like, this man is like a 40-year-old man chasing down an Indian woman because of his self-hate. And when you see like you're a beautiful black woman, a lot of self-hate in black men that hate themselves, who claim they've been rejected in school, they hate their own color, are going to do stuff like that, humble you, try to compare you to a Spanish woman, white woman. My beauty, my skin speaks for itself. My black color does not make me less than, because the way my black skin carries me, I want every brown girl to feel as confident as I do, and that's the reason why I do what I do. I want every brown girl to see how beautiful that skin glistens. I'm not saying white women are not beautiful. I'm not saying other women are not beautiful. What I'm saying is black women are gorgeous, period. We have those lips. We have that beautiful glistening skin. Look at that. Look at that skin. Look at that brownness. Come on now. Come on now. Colorists are aimed because of their own self-hate and their own programming and their own insecurities. They're there to humble. I saw these guys on the internet saying black woman, like humbling. No, honey, you don't humble yourself, honey. When you know your skin is glowing, when you know you're black and beautiful, you hype up yourself. You don't humble yourself. You say you believe in yourself and be confident. I also, another colorist, I was sitting there and this Trinidadian lady, and she's, I think she probably have Coolie in her, like Indian in her, whatever. And she, it's supposedly is an in-law, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, somebody, she proceeded to say in front of me to her daughter, "You're lucky you have my color. You're lucky you're light skin." She said that in front of me. I don't know if it was a jab, a stab, or a lab, but honey, my mother raised me to know that I'm beautiful because of my brown skin. My mother raised me to show me I'm beautiful because of my brown. She said black is beauty. This is what my mom taught me. And look at this brownness. Nobody could ever tell me that I'm not beautiful. Tell me I'm not beautiful because of my personality. Tell me I'm not beautiful because I'm not your type. But you don't tell me I'm not beautiful because of my skin. My skin is my crown that I wear proudly. I would never put one drop of bleach on my skin because of the beauty of the glow of the black skin. And I want every woman, black woman, to never feel bad about these colorists. Another girl was crying, literally. A dark-skinned girl. I went into work quick. I'm not making this video long. I went to work one day at my job. I'm a stylist. And I went to the salon one day, and I was going in to work hype. I be having fun. I'm lit in real life. So I went to work, and I saw me and these girls. We always talk and laugh. So I went in the break room one day, and I saw the girl crying. And I said, "Baby girl, why you crying?" Younger than me, young girl. She's not confident yet. Hopefully she gets there. She said, oh, I had sex with a guy, and he left me for a Spanish girl because she's Spanish, and I don't feel pretty because he used me and he dumped me for a Spanish girl, and I see him posting on her social media, and I feel like nothing. Because she felt like that because he left her for a Spanish girl because she's dark skinned. So he used her to, and then go and hype up and shade. These are these self-hate brothers. Self-hating brothers. If you don't love yourself, how could you love something that looks like you? Impossible. It's possible. And you see these self-hating brothers chasing down Spanish women, chasing down Indian women, chasing down white women, but they don't uplift a beautiful black woman themselves. They hate themselves. I never want a black girl to cry because of a self-hating brother and a colorist. This colorist, I would never forget this colorist. After that, I lost any ounce of respect for him. I went out. He had the nerve to tell me, bring out a picture of another woman telling me, "Oh, look how pretty she." Look, I'm gorgeous. No, I'm not taking away from her beauty. I'm not saying she's not beautiful. Let me get this straight. I'm not saying white woman not beautiful, Spanish woman not beautiful, Asian woman not. All women are beautiful. But I'm beautiful as well. Dark-skinned women are beautiful as well. And we're not less than. All we got to do is big up ourselves, large up ourselves. And that's why my motto is big up yourself, large up yourself. Know that you are beautiful, even if your skin is black like tar. I see a lot of girls crying because of these self-hating brothers. Never seek validation from them because they're bitter. A lot of them, they were rejected by a black woman. They cannot get a black woman because the black woman could smell the insecurity in them, smell their self-hate. You know what I mean? He said, "Oh, because I'm not the Jay-Z, I'm not the 50 Cent type." No, it's not the reason why you're not the 50 Cent type. You're being rejected because of your self-hate. And people see it. He puts in this. I'm not saying, listen, remember I said all women are beautiful, but he posts unattractive looking women of other races and hyping them up on his page. It was a complete disgrace. I look down on people like that. I look down on self-hate. I look down on those Willie Lynch syndrome sufferers. And if you don't know who Willie Lynch is, look it up. A lot of brothers are suffering from that when they go on TV talking about they don't like black women. They don't like themselves. They don't like their mother. That's self-hate. There's no way you're not going to like a black woman if you love yourself and you're a black man. That's the first thing you're going to gravitate to. And then I saw him skipping around town with a little Indian woman that settled for him. And she ended up, I'm sure she dumped him. I'm sure she ended up catching on to his self-hate and his insecurity. Anyway, guys, never let a man, woman, or child make you feel insecure because of your skin complexion. You rub your lotion, you rub your cocoa butter. Your skin is glowing, your skin is glistening. Black is beauty. No, not taken away from no other race because I believe all women are beautiful and I'm not a colorist. But It had to be said because they believe that they want to cut down the black sister, the dark-skinned sister. We are gorgeous, just as gorgeous as any other woman. Big up yourself, large up yourself. These colorists are sick in their head and they need counseling. Real talk, New York with Janique.